Hey guys, what's up? Um, just want to share a little bit about myself today. And the time here is it's morning. It's 7:52 a.m. And my father's out uh, trying to help uh, his aunt on sharing the, how do you call it, like skinning the goat for our lunch later on, because his aunt is gonna be traveling to Davao this day, uh, later in the afternoon. So last night he decided to uh, invite his aunt to have lunch, and so he decided to skin the goat today, and now he's out since 4 a.m. So he was early when he left. And his aunt's house is a rest house. It's just near our house here, just across a few kilometers, I think, towards from our house here, and then it goes kind of down the road into kind of a forest kind of place. So that's where his aunt's rest house is. And just want to tell you guys that I do covers whenever my father is out. I always try to make covers whenever my father is out, whenever he goes somewhere outside, or he goes to that place where his aunt's rest house is, because we also have a rest house right there, located there. And whenever he is out, he asks us and me. He asks me if I want to go, and that sound is, you heard that? That's the sound of the goat that my father just bought about kind of 5 days already. And so that's when I do covers whenever my father's out, because I don't want to be a noise to him. Like, I know he doesn't kind of like my music type or taste in music. So my favorite, you know what I always sing? I sing Paramore songs, and he honestly doesn't like that much because of the noise that Paramore songs sometimes brings. It's kind of noisy to him, so that's why I don't kind of like for him to hear me sing and do covers. So whenever he's out, I always try my best to do covers and upload as much, because as the time that he's in here all day, that's when I can never do covers. And that's why these days, maybe it has been. And by the way, our house here is near a highway, which is why you can hear vehicles, and there are lots of motorcycles running here every morning, every day, and it goes silent at night, but only a few vehicles are just passing by. So going back, that's when I do covers whenever my father's out, because I don't want anybody to or except for my sister, because for her it's okay for her. I think it's okay for her to hear my singing. And since when I was in junior high school, whenever I was singing, she has always been with me. She has always been there, near, listening, and doesn't kind of bother her. Not the same as to my father, who whenever when there had been often times that when he heard my playlist while I was playing music, his expression on his face, he's kind of not appreciative of the music that I play whenever that Paramore songs come on. So yeah. So that's all I want to share for today, guys. And if you have questions about me, just comment them down below on the comment section, and I'll answer them on my next video. And I'm sorry for the noise, the goat outside that my father bought for 2 days now, I think, or 3. And what else can I share? Oh, this book I have here, it's an English book. It's called The New Dimensions in Learning English. And I just got this book for 3 days now. I got this book from my father's grandmother's side, I think. Yeah, my father's grandmother's side. And at their balcony they have this. They have kind of a few books stacked on their desk on their balcony, and no one's been using it. I just kind of I picked this book. This was the only good book that I found on the stack of books that were there on the desk on their balcony. So I got this book and I've been reading it now for 3 days, and it's a good book. It's a good book, and I'm actually not been into college for 2 years already now, or 3. The first year that I was not been able to enter into college was in year 20. There's a story why behind that. First, when I was supposed to be in 12th grade, that's the first year that I stopped schooling, because my father needed to save money to build a house here in the Philippines. So when I stopped schooling, that was back when it started, when we were still back in Saudi Arabia. And there's an international school there, but it's still a Philippine school, and my classmates were all Filipinos, but some were halves, like their mothers are Filipinos, but their fathers are half, like for example, Syrians. Their fathers are half Syrians, or yeah, like that. And so that was in year 2018, year 2018 to 2019, when I was supposed to be in 12th grade, but then I decided to stop, to pause, because as I said, my father needed money to build a house here in the Philippines, so that when we get home here, we'll have our own home, like so that we can't be living with our aunt's house anymore, or be living with one of my father's, because that's what the situation was before, when we didn't have our own house. Like, we just got to live in with my father's elder sister, so it's my aunt's house. When my father didn't brought us yet to Saudi when we were kids, so that was 2010 when he decided to bring us. So he decided to bring us and get us from my aunt's house and bring us to Saudi. So in 2010, since 2010, about September, we were in Saudi already, and on early April, that was when of 2019. That was when we finally arrived here in the Philippines. That was April 4, 2019. So the year today is almost 2022. So it's almost 2 years that we've been here now, back in the Philippines. So that's all for today, guys. And by the way, I've not been into. You notice in my videos, in my cover videos, that I don't kind of edit my videos. But most of my videos are edited. Like whenever I play the video button, like I come first to press it, and then I go back to my place. And the reason for that is because the front camera, or the front screen of the phone, is broken. So it's broken. It's been broken since 2019, or was that 2020? I think. So it's broken. Oh, that was 2019 in August. Because one time I was walking along the street outside, and before I went out, I removed the case of the phone. So that was kind of a bad idea. And I was walking along with my friends that time, and suddenly the phone slipped out of my hand, and that's when it dropped to the pavement, on the concrete pavement. And that's when I regretted it, to having it removed. Should not be doing that. Should not have done that. Maybe I just wanted that. The phone is kind of heavy with it. Whenever that casing was with the phone, so the reason why I removed it, because it was heavy. The phone is heavy whenever its cover was on, so I removed it. But it was a bad idea after all. So and by the way, guys, I'm not actually into good speaking, but I've actually already been practicing, because I had this friend that, and she also does videos. She's a Christian. She's about my age, but I'm kind of a year older than her. Her name is Sidian Kasi, but we haven't been in touch. We haven't been communicating for almost 2 years, I think, or a year. But before that, we update each other about our whatever we want to share on each other. But now it's been long since we haven't talked, and I don't know why, but maybe I have this doubt that maybe she and why we became friends. Actually, that started in 2018, when I discovered her on YouTube under a Christian song cover. The cover was done by a Filipino. They were two. The one was playing the guitar, and the other one was singing, and they were Filipino, and they are kind of well known. If you ever know, their names are, and the name of their channel is was that James and Aldrich. So if you kind of want to know, you can search them up. You can search it up, and probably you'll see their amazing covers of Christian songs and love songs, all that sort. And that's when I kind of there's a story for that. the story where my sister and I had once a YouTube channel where we just share, and we did covers that time. That was what year was that? I think it was 2018 when I stopped my 12th grade. When I stopped in my supposed to be 12th grade year, that's when my father told us about having about he kind of told me, or told us, the both of us, that we can do something that would make us earn through online. And that's when kind of like YouTube came into my mind, and to do covers. And we did that time. We did Barbie song covers because we were a fan of Barbie movies before, but not now anymore. And I decided that we can do YouTube covers, and we hoped that we would earn, but unfortunately we weren't able to, and our channel got terminated for a very bad reason. And that reason was I had a community guideline strike. What do you call it? I violated a community guideline strike. What I did was I kind of like endorsed our channel, so people will watch them. I copy pasted our YouTube link, and please go to Snazy. I went over to the original, or the official music videos of a Barbie song, and under that official video, on the comments section, I replied to the commenters, or I replied to the comments. Each of the comments, I replied with the copy pasted link of our YouTube link, and I said, "Hello everyone, please watch our Barbie cover of this song." And then on another comment, I did the same. And so that's when probably people were annoyed by the repetitive replies, the repetitive reply to the comments, and they clicked the spam button. And so the date I remember, that was kind of November 25, 2018, when our channel got terminated. And I wrote about this story. You can read that on my about section on my channel. This right now, this channel is a new one. It's my own. I created it, and it's not anymore with my sister. And that previous channel that we had was called Ricoline and Heidi. But now this channel is just my own because I told my sister that she can make her own Facebook account because we used to have one Facebook account and we just shared, and therefore we shared our YouTube channel as well. And when in 2019 when we arrived here, I told my sister that she can create her own Facebook account and that it was easy. You just create your own Gmail first, and it's free when you create your own Gmail account or Gmail address. And so she has her own, and she has her own Facebook account now and also YouTube channel, but she doesn't do videos. But she hoped that I can include her in my channel, but probably soon I'll be doing that. I'll be collaborating with my sister. If that, probably that's what I'm gonna do soon, probably. But yeah, so she has her own YouTube channel, but she doesn't do videos on it. But she subscribed to my channel, and so that's all, guys. Thanks for listening. I kind of talked probably too much, but at least I shared a few stories about me or about my life. And I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll be talking more on my next videos, and I'll be sharing you guys facts about me or stories about me. And on my next videos, I'll be doing covers again, and I'll be explaining the song and what it means, and probably I should be learning to edit videos, and I'll be uploading a video editing app so that I can learn to edit somehow, to make a thumbnail, because a friend of mine told me that I can do thumbnail so that my video, whenever someone sees my video, they'll immediately see it, what is it about, and they can click it immediately, and more people will watch it. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for listening, and have a nice day.